So as I mentioned before today, it's not about who's the best cooker or who's the best baker, so it's about to connect to each other and then just show respect and just celebrate the hard
So I don't know, is it finished? So I'm just like, okay, wonderful on this table. I didn't get to that table. I didn't finish. You're doing a great job. Okay, please, put on. Thank you very much, Mona. There's actually a few more things to get out. So the last success, and look, the judges didn't know where things came from or whose names were attached. They just had numbers, so I've only got them here. Last success is from Morocco, Miriam Hamdi. Wow. There were over 25 entrants. One, because we want to recognise everyone's contribution as well.
Yeah, before that, so I would like to
say a few words. Yeah. I'm actually, the few words that I want to share with you today is very close to my heart because it tells you a little bit of a story about how I came connected to this centre, the MRC Centre in Liverpool. So we arrived in Australia 30 years ago, and my mother, who arrived here maybe early 40s, didn't speak English. She was a teacher back in Saudi Arabia, or from Palestinian origin, and didn't know how to drive. And she came to Australia with 5 children and a husband who travelled back and forth, so she was very much on her own a lot of the time. She found a link to the MRC here in Liverpool through a friend, and then she stepped foot in here in the late 90s as a student to learn English, and through learning English, she joined a floristry class and she became a student to a teacher that didn't speak her language. And she learnt that skill and discovered that she was actually quite a talented woman. She learnt that skill so well that her teacher, when she came to retire, said to her, "I want you to apply for the job because you're very talented and you're a teacher by trade." Now that freaked her out because she's thinking, I'm not able to be a teacher for TAFE and teach other women, but she gave it a go. And she walked into the interview with TAFE, doubting that she would get that job. They called her a week later and they said to her, "We want you to teach the class." And she taught the class to women that were just like her. Migrants, refugees who didn't speak English, who didn't really have a network to connect with. And they found that here at the Liverpool MRC. And she taught through TAFE for 20 years. She only retired because she was tired and her hands couldn't do the wiring anymore. So I would have loved for her to come and join me today to watch me give a nice little word about who she was and who she still is. She's a carer for many people. Her students still call her. They still want her help when it comes to their businesses that they've opened as a result of being educated in the floristry courses until the full certification, and they've opened up shops. So they found a purpose. And why I'm telling you this story is that I want you to be able to look around you and see that it's the story of nearly every single one of us here. Finding a place to belong to in a new country is very hard. Whether you speak the language or not, it's still very hard. I can't imagine myself picking up my kids and my stuff and moving to France and learning French for the first time. So what I want you to realize is that that journey we all share, but there is an end. There is a light at the end. It just takes time. So we were in your place one day, and hope our place in the next 10 years. So I encourage you to keep coming to the Migrant Resource Centre, access all the services and offers that come through community programs, because they're designed to help you integrate and settle in. And they're designed to help you build networks within the community so that you can be empowered and be able to build roots here. Thank you. Nice to be here.
Amy? Baida? عبير فوزية؟ أنا ليت
Now you're asking everyone.
جيدة